It was a seemingly ordinary Wednesday evening in the bustling city of Lahore. Ayla, a young woman in her late 20s, was returning home from her office after a particularly grueling day. The city lights twinkled around her, casting a warm glow on the streets. But tonight, something felt off. The usually familiar streets felt strangely empty, and a chill ran down her spine. Ayla quickened her pace, eager to get home and relax. As she turned a corner, she heard a faint scratching noise coming from a nearby alleyway. Curiosity piqued, she ventured closer. The alley was dark and narrow with a single streetlight casting eerie shadows. The scratching sound grew louder and Ayla's heart pounded in her chest. Suddenly, a pair of glowing eyes appeared from the darkness. Ayla froze, her blood running cold. A creature, unlike anything she had ever seen, emerged from the shadows. It was tall and gaunt, with skin that seemed to shimmer in the moonlight. Its eyes were a chilling shade of crimson, and its long, skeletal fingers glinted with an unnatural light. Ayla's instincts screamed at her to run, but her legs felt like lead. The creature let out a blood-curdling screech and lunged at her. Ayla managed to dodge the attack, but she knew she was no match for this monstrous creature. She turned and ran, her feet pounding on the pavement. The creature chased her through the deserted streets, its howls echoing through the night. Ayla's lungs burned and her legs felt like jelly. She stumbled and fell, and the creature was upon her in an instant. Ayla closed her eyes, bracing for the end. But then, something unexpected happened. A bright light flashed in the distance, and the creature let out a shriek of pain. It turned and fled into the darkness, leaving Ayla alone and trembling. Ayla looked up to see a figure standing in the street. It was a man, clad in a long, flowing coat. His eyes glowed with an otherworldly light, and he held a staff that radiated an aura of power. "Are you all right?" the man asked, his voice calm and soothing. Ayla nodded, her heart still pounding. "Thank you," she whispered. "You are welcome," the man replied. "My name is Elias. I am a guardian of this city." Elias explained that the creature she had encountered was a shadow creature, a malevolent entity that feeds on fear. He told Ayla that these creatures are drawn to the city's dark corners and prey on those who are alone and vulnerable. "You are fortunate to have survived," Elias said. "Not many do." Ayla thanked him again and asked how she could protect herself from such creatures in the future. "Be aware of your surroundings," Elias advised. "Avoid dark and deserted areas, especially at night. And if you ever feel a sense of unease, trust your instincts and run." Ayla nodded, taking Elias's words to heart. As she walked home, she felt a newfound sense of awareness. She was no longer the same naive young woman who had ventured into that dark alleyway. She had faced a terrifying ordeal, but she had also learned a valuable lesson, and she knew that if she ever encountered a shadow creature again, she would be ready.